All right, I'm on my way to Perth on Highway 43, and Perth is up ahead that way. Smiths Falls is back the other way that I just come from. But I want to tell you a story about this house here. This has all been redone now. They've uncovered the stone and everything, and it looks pretty good now. But back in the early 70s, this house was all covered in stucco. It was falling off it and stuff. It was a mess anyway. Um, but I'll tell you this story anyway. I was just a kid at the time, and I was coming up through here with my parents. We were on our way from Smiths Falls to Perth. I was coming up through here with my parents, and we passed this house. And I actually noticed it. I'm the one who pointed it out. In the upstairs window, there was a piece of cardboard and big letters that had the word help written on it. H-E-L-P in big black letters. I'd have been about 6 or 7 at the time, and I saw the word help, and I figured that was kind of a strange thing, like there must be something going on there that it shouldn't be. So I pointed it out anyway to my parents. My dad actually turned the car around and come back, and we had a look, and just to confirm that it was in fact what I thought it was. And he said, yeah, he said, that's definitely a sign that says help. So when we got home, I mean, this was long before cell phones. People didn't just have phones they carried around. When we got home, my dad, he called the OPP, the Ontario Provincial Police. Now, normally my dad wasn't somebody that would call the police, but given what that was, couldn't in very good conscience just go by and see that and not do anything. So the police went out there to find out what was going on, to check it out. And they actually called my dad back and told him what it was. It turns out somebody was playing a prank. Somebody living in the house thought it'd be funny, and they just wanted to see how long it would take or whatever for the police to come around or for something to happen. Anyway, it was somebody's idea of a joke, is what it was. I would imagine they got told off good by the cops. Anyway, I'm sure the police weren't too happy about being called out there for stupidity. But yeah, anyway, that's the story. I'm not a real big fan of the police myself, but I don't think it's right to pull stunts like that and to waste their time, on foolishness. God knows they waste enough of their own time on foolishness. They waste enough of their time on foolishness without us adding to it, But it was in an upstairs window. You can't see the windows here because of the tree, but there's 2 windows at the end of the house there, two windows, and it was in the far window, the one furthest away from me anyway, where the sign that said help was. Anyway, I'm going to get moving again. I pulled over here because I didn't want to be stopped right on the curve because I thought that was dangerous. But even this seems a little dangerous. So I'm going to get moving again. We'll see y'all later.